Hey everyone, this is Billy here back on the channel, and today I'm going to be talking a little bit more about the brand new Traxxas Haas 4x4 VXL. So I'm actually going to be doing a comparison video, so I'm going to be comparing it pretty much to the two other big 4x4 monster trucks that they have right now, the two 10 scale monster trucks that they have right now, which are the Stampede and the Maxx. So obviously the Maxx just kind of came out recently, so that's going to have some advantage points in this comparison, but let's just talk about the Haas 4x4. Let's just kind of go over it again. So just to put this out there before I start talking about it, to me it really just looks like a revamped and kind of upgraded Stampede 4x4, but it's completely like a new original design, mostly. So what you're going to be getting in this thing, you're going to be getting a lot of nice stuff. You're going to be getting a center steel spur gear, which has never been done, I think, on a like stock, like on a Traxxas before, much less a 10 scale monster truck. You're going to be getting your your pre-mount for your gear mesh, which is going to be nice for those who don't like to adjust it manually. You're going to be getting some other stuff as well. You're going to be getting the new, obviously, what Traxxas has been doing a lot lately with their bodies. You're going to be getting that clip-on body, the clipless body, I should say. I'm sorry if this video sounds very unscripted and unprepared, because I am. But anyway, those are pretty much like the biggest features that stand out to me whenever I saw it. But getting into the comparison, I guess, obviously the Stampede has been out for years and they haven't really changed it around that much, but the advantage that you're going to be getting with the Stampede 4x4 is that you're going to be getting some more support, obviously, for parts because it's been out for so long, and the aftermarket support because there's plenty of it. I remember when it originally came out, there's a lot of hype for it, and now there's just so many brands making parts for this thing. It's unbelievable, dude. So that to me would be the biggest advantage that you'd be getting over the Stampede compared to the Haas. But stock, I think the Haas is probably going to outdo the Stampede 4x4 just straight out the door, really, just because of all the new features that you get. And the fact that Traxxas as a company is really good whenever it comes to parts. It's unlike any other. So pretty much kind of wraps up my thoughts on the comparison to the Stampede 4x4. They have very similar performance features. They have the self-righting, which both of them do have, and recently actually the Stampede just recently got that. So yeah, I'm comparing it now to the Maxx. This is where it gets really interesting because they share some parts. I think they really only just share the motor, which obviously I said before, I really wish that it had the 4S system because I think that would have made it really stand out. So they have the same motor. They have, obviously the Maxx to me, it looks like a better built truck. It just looks like it's tougher, because it's obviously based off of the X-Maxx, the 5th scale, or the 6th scale. I'm not even sure what scale it is exactly, but the parts on the Maxx just look like they're going to take a harder hit whenever in crashes and stuff. And obviously the fact that it's going to be a better performing truck because it has that 4S capability. But for me, overall, it just really looks like a good middle ground, the Haas 4x4. It really, in terms of price, the Traxxas Stampede is going to be the cheapest one out of all three, and the Maxx is going to be the most expensive. But I really think that the Haas is really going to take that middle ground because obviously, at that $479 price and the Maxx being, I think, a little bit less than $100 more. For me personally, I think I would just bite the bullet and just go straight for the Maxx because it's more durable. From what we know right now, obviously we haven't really seen much performance from the Haas, obviously, but yeah, pretty much. That just wraps up my thoughts. I know that the Stampede isn't gonna, so pretty much the Stampede isn't gonna be as durable, but it's gonna be the best price and it's gonna have the most aftermarket support. The Haas, it's going to be a good middle ground. There's probably going to be some performance upgrades, obviously, and some potential aftermarket support. And the Maxx is just going to be the one that just stands overall in price, 1 and 2. Just for performance and speed and power, obviously, from that 4S motor and that ESC, and the fact that it was scaled down from the original X-Maxx, which is a very popular model from Traxxas. So that pretty much wraps up my thoughts on it. I'm going to be having a new video come out soon, kind of like this, where I talk about the Proline buyout from Horizon. So yeah, hope y'all enjoyed this, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.